One very beneficial thing you can do for yourself is begin to learn that you don't have to identify with all of the thoughts that are going on inside your mind, with the negative thoughts, beliefs that seem to be circulating around you at all times and that seem to transform and change depending on what the situation is. But the main gist of them is that you are not worthy, that you feel like a burden, that you feel like you're not enough. Right. And for a lot of people, especially the ones that I've talked to that have gone through emotionally neglectful, abusive households, right, from a young age, this internalized voice is one that mimics their parents' actions, their parents' hurtful words towards them, their parents' demeaning and rejection towards them. So in a way, this internalized voice just becomes theirs, right? And it begins to affect your self-confidence for a very long time, your sense of self-worth, your ability to communicate with others, your ability to stay disciplined and active with what you want to do in your life, right? So learning that you don't have to identify with this voice that is really not yours, right, is going to be very beneficial to opening up more space, more areas and more mental energy that you can use for more positive things in your life, right? To begin to see things in a different light, to begin to challenge yourself without having to fight that self-doubt, that overthinking, the constant second guessing of yourself. And that all those things only make it that much harder to get started and to keep going in your life, right? Whether it's in a professional sense, in your relationships and your friendships, or just for yourself and how you feel on a day-to-day basis, right? With that, those are the kinds of things that also keep you feeling empty and you're living on autopilot, being unable to be present with those around you and the people that love you, right? So just remember that you don't have to identify and make all those thoughts your identity, right? You can just learn to, in a way, watch them float by and just another thought that just happens to be running through your mind, right? But they don't have to be set in stone. They don't have to be your truth. It is possible to live life that way, right? With the mind chattering away and you not identifying with it. This is something that a lot of people have developed this skill. And for most of us that have meditated, we learn that this is a part of getting it deeper into meditation, right? That you don't have to be strung along by your mind at all times. They call it the monkey mind, right? So over time, it's like putting a leash on it and watching it from afar and noticing it, but not identifying with it. This is what I'm trying to get at. So hopefully this can give some of you some peace of mind, some understanding, and some clarity on what you need to do for yourself in order to knock down those negative self-beliefs, negative thought loops that you have been dealing with for so long.